racial discrimination lawsuit. The NFL calling the claims without merit. Flores arguing that 70% of the players in the league are black, but of the 32 NFL teams, only one currently has a black head coach. Flores alleges his former boss, New England Patriots head coach Bill Belichick, told him that the New York Giants had decided to hire Brian Dable as their new head coach days before Flores was scheduled to interview for the job.
There's a humiliation that came over me, and then there was a little bit of your anger. You know, why wouldn't I afford the opportunity to truly interview and show what I can do?
Marvin Lewis, who became head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals the year the Rooney Rule was enacted, which required teams to interview a minority candidate for top positions, says the policy should have been a catalyst for change.
We had opportunity, and we felt like we were making strides as minority coaches. And then obviously over the last 3 to 4 hiring cycles, we've gone back the other way. And this one is going in the same direction or worse.
In his suit, Flores also takes aim at the Miami Dolphins, which fired him after leading the team to back-to-back winning seasons. Flores says during his first season, he was allegedly offered $100,000 to tank games by owner Stephen Ross, an offer Flores says he declined. The NFL vowing to investigate, but Ross calling the allegations false, malicious, and defamatory, adding, "I welcome that investigation, and I am eager to defend my personal integrity and the integrity and values of the entire Miami Dolphins organization." Despite the lawsuit, Flores says he hopes to one day coach again in the NFL, but he knows there's a chance his career is over.
If my career is torpedoed and there's change, it'll be worth it.
So here's the deal. All that, we'll work all that out. That's got to be fixed. But that one guy said he welcomes an investigation. The owner that said he didn't really bribe him. And the other guy saying this, that right there, if I was the boss, the president, I would immediately use that Pegasus app that goes into people's phones and they can manipulate your phones with it. It's really serious stuff. And they could right away find out if that guy was talking to you. They can see what that guy's been saying, okay? Because are they fixing football games all the time? Well, Pete Rose's card still ain't worth no dang money. I got a Pete Rose baseball card that I paid like $100 for many years ago, or my brother ripped me on it. No kidding. He ripped me on a Hank Aaron, Pete Rose, and Lou Brock. I paid him $300 for all three of them, like back in 1990 something. Anyway, that said, I love the cards. Pete Rose still ain't allowed to do nothing because he was betting on games. This is one of the owners. This ain't a coach. This coach lost his job refusing to take a bribe. Now, he's also not being hired for, he's saying because he's black. I think he's not being hired because he tried to call him out for getting him to throw games. Everybody knows that all the sports throw games. They know that boxing throws boxing. Everything is fixed and controlled. Man, you crazy. I hear you. I pass all these tests though, buddy. So that said, step back. You got people telling you, you got referees from the basketball business telling you they've been told this. It's just a pastime. You got other people telling you it's a pastime, giving us to keep us content. So don't be so damn surprised that all this is going on. Even the guy coming out and saying that he was told to throw the game. Might be just a distraction, right? Keep on following. It's Black History Month. African American History Month. I say it's a slaves month. The ripped off, the robbed. And I think it comes in a lot of colors too. Native Americans. George Washington Carver. Booker T. Washington. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Rick James. Chuck Brown. For real Chuck Brown. I was being funny on Rick James, which I like him too actually, but Chuck Brown, oh my God, he was a godsend. And by the way, they're trying to put Fela Kuti in the Hall of Fame, which Fela Kuti, in my opinion, should be everywhere. If you don't know who he is, look into him. It seemed like he was trying to fix the world. Like a lot of these people that turn up dead. Surprisingly. Jesus was supposedly 33. Isn't that funny? Old number 33. Interesting. Fela Kuti, let him in. That coach right there, I don't know what's up. I don't know what team he's really on. I'm sure he's for a lot of things, but him talking about they won't let him in because he's black, I think they won't let him in because he tried to bust on some people for setting games up. I think that might be it. But hopefully we can get all this figured out, because you should never judge anyone based on what they look like unless they look like they're going to kill you. And then you got to figure that out, because that shouldn't be happening. Peace to all. Fela Kuti, I remember reading and learning about you recently. I was hooked on you, brother. I pray for you too, Coach. Sorry they're doing you like that, brother.